Live. Okay, so I couldn't work out the technology, so it's beaten me yet again. So we're not supposed to be live doing this interview, but unfortunately the only way that I could record it was to actually come on to the YouTube live. So I'm too far away to actually see. If you'd like to say hello in the live chat, that's fine. We can't actually read it from here. There might be a slight lag because we're in the depths of the hotel. But I'm here with Iris from Bitrue.
Hi.
And I've been talking to Iris all day, bless her. And I've pulled her in and asked her if we can do a quick interview. And by quick, I mean quick. Which is why I'm going to ignore all the questions. We're actually,
we can't read it.
we can see it, but even with the glasses on, I can't read it. So basically, I just wanted to have a conversation with Iris and allow you to sort of watch as we go, and then I will upload this later for the rest of people. Firstly, Iris, thank you so much for taking the time to help me to help the community to understand what we've been talking about. Now, I'd like first for you to just explain a little bit about who you are, how long you've been with Bitrue.
Right. Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here today to share a bit of myself and my roles in Bitrue and how we kind of taking care of the community. So about myself, I have been started my career in the mobile internet space. Then more specifically for the ad tech monetization side of the mobile internet.
Yeah.
And then that has been the first 7 years of my career. And then it's only starting from last September, I joined Bitrue, which is my first experience into the crypto space. And then it has been a whole year. That's starting from when I started with Bitrue, my crypto journey. So my role at Bitrue is, in general, taking care of the community. That includes the customer service and also all the community management, including the social media, especially Twitter and Telegram. And then on top of it, we also have our ambassador programs, anything to do with the branding of Bitrue.
Yeah.
So it comes on my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while we're talking about the community aspect of Bitrue, I'd like you to explain a little bit about other communities. You know, some people believe that you're just here for the XRP community. Of course you do. And that's why you're here today. But I just wanted you to just expand a little bit about the other communities you interact with.
So we started with the XRP community.
Yep.
That's our fundamental or starting point.
Yes.
For growing the community. We had always been felt grateful for the first groups of XRP community members who has been helped us to grow. As a startup, it's quite hard to start up with all this community building and gaining trust.
Yeah.
And then, of course, in terms when it comes to a broader crypto community, we do, apart from the XRP community, we're trying to expand to benefiting our greater community, because we have been always generous to our community in terms of providing all those services and all those products for crypto investors.
Yeah.
And we wanted to benefit a greater community. For example, the Power BI. That's why we have a business team, and together with Curious, they were based in San Francisco. Yeah. They have been maintaining a good relationship with some of the prominent projects, for example, VChain, and then Vine Chan.
Yeah.
And now Hollow also sports were quite popular among our community.
Yeah.
So we can bring in them into Power PA as well, so that people can start to accumulating their coins and for passive income.
Okay.
And then we also have a regular conversation with community managers to see if we have any marketing plans in terms of launching a reward program for their community, for both communities, so that we can collaborate. So that conversations also were driven from my team. Yeah.
So just to clarify, that means that the XRP community is the first and foremost. That's the base of what they do.
Yes.
But they also do interact with other communities like the Bitcoin, VeChain, Hollow, ADA, and they have people that will communicate with them. So Iris is ours. She's our lady. And she's the lady who's in charge, right?
I'm honored.
And she runs a team. And they're based in Beijing and Taipei. So what they're trying to do at the moment is they're trying to build a closer community spirit. So if you could just explain a little bit about what the ambassadors do for you.
So I was just explaining to Bubu earlier about our way of managing the community. So basically for me, there is 3-layer structure we have laid out in terms of managing, when it comes to managing of the community and building the community. So at the base layer is going to be the customer service. I know we have been kind of famous for providing
the best service in the industry. Yes. I have to say.
We're quite flexible. We are still a small team. Like Bitrue today, we have over 50% in the organization, but we are able to move really fast because we bring in the customer service, sitting together with the product team and the engineer team to make sure if anything happens, we are able to respond really super quickly. And so that's one of the things, like customer first.
Yeah.
When we say customer first, it's not only about the responding time, but also because we know essentially we're dealing with people's money.
Yes.
So for me personally, I really care each penny that people put onto our platform.
Yeah.
No matter it's just on our platform or in Power PA, it's the assets. I will always thinking about like if it's me, what's going to happen? Like if I lost my money into bank, I have issues with the deposit or withdrawal. Those are crucial basic needs you have for a platform.
Yep.
So I always bear that in mind. So whenever customer reach out to us for that issues, we will just taking it as our own issues. With that mindset, then we were able to fight for the benefits of our users. They always fight. Actually, there has been a lot of fight within internally, like in terms of what are the priorities when it comes to dealing with customer issues. So there were conflicts within our teams. I had always been fighting with the
customer service basis, the programmers.
And then the result, it proves it works because we gain trust and we gain a reputation and more customers into the platform. So it's what fundamentally I believe, our team believes.
Yeah. So that's the base.
The basics, and then the up to the middle layer, I would say, is the the crucial pillar for you to be able to reach out to a more broader community while help you extend your arms and acting as your eyes to oversee the broader community that comes in with the investors and then general community of Bitrue. So the best thing for us to manage a community is the community can take care of itself.
Yes.
Right, and also that will benefit as a Bitrue brand.
So why explain a little bit more? So the ambassadors, you've elected a certain amount of ambassadors in order to be able to reach out further to the community, which enables you to speak about changes that are coming, so that if people miss that on Twitter or on their email or maybe on a flash up on the website, then some people are watching YouTube and you've picked different YouTubers to be able to keep in touch with the changes so they can speak about it on their YouTube channels.
Yes, so the idea of starting an ambassador program, it's, to be honest, it wasn't like a well planned, like we wanted to do it. It just came so natural. That because all those 6 ambassadors has been long-term community members. It's like family. We talk on a daily basis. They were already a Bitrue customer. They trust us. They have issues. They reach out to me or our team, and then we responded very transparently and very immediately. So they are able to already referring their friends into the platform. It's already working like that way, like naturally helping us grow.
And then naturally people are going to them with their problems.
Exactly. It's like they already earned the credit about being part of the Bitrue and XRP community. Like we just like make it more like legitimate in a way for because there are also kind of negative things happening on the Telegram group where you have endless scammers and claiming to be Bitrue admins or investors. So people ended up losing some of their funds because of this. So we thought, why not we make it an official program? Like this are the investors. If you have questions and you couldn't reach out to the Bitrue staff, you can just go to them, right? They'll help either direct questions to us or they can answer your questions. And because we were very unlucky because the 6 of these investors, they need to cover different time zones. They have, we have bonds off and then Brad in the US, and we have Ari in Japan, and we have Ferdinand in Netherlands. So it's a really good combination. Oh, by the way, we have also the latest edition of Alex.
And then you've got Crypto Wolf.
Yes. So we're super lucky, and then that also brought out a lot of contradiction discussions recently about our selection of the Bitrue investors. So for us, we feel like we were asking about how much you pay for this. Like, do you have to disclose this? Our investors will also got these kind of questions. So to me, it's really like we are family. It's not just a paid relationship.
That's okay. You carry on.
Okay. So because the way it started, it's just a natural course. It's already happening. So as a thank you from our community manager, we just send them rewards from time to time. It could be extra, it could be ETR. Like there's no specific amount
or agreement.
Yes.
So that clarifies they're not paid. Okay.
But they do receive reward,
but they're not employed.
Yes.
As an employee. They just get a reward every now and then. Basically, when you feel that they've done something extra.
Because it's just an appreciation to say thank you for the time and the energy contributed into the Bitrue community.
Well, you covered very briefly about the scammers. So from my understanding, the Bitrue official Telegram group no longer gets any customer service backup. And that's really important. If anyone contacts you from Bitrue on the Telegram sites, it's not them, they're scammers. They've withdrawn that benefit because people have been scammed from other people saying that they were actually the mods or Bitrue members of staff. So they've withdrawn that, and that's really important for people to understand and not interact with anybody that contacts them on the site?
Yeah. So we used to provide customer support and then have our own admins in the Bitrue community group. But a couple of months ago, we stopped. We decided we have to stop it because it's just a wild place. We are unable to manage because those scammers were not within the group.
Yeah.
They were outside everywhere. They had multiple accounts, like overseeing whoever had problems in the group, and then they will reach out. We're using another account, which is out of our control. So we decided we have to stop this. And so we have been making official announcement.
And I think people will understand.
So right now we still maintain kind of now Bitrue community on Telegram group, just for general discussion. We have 2 volunteers, Raw and then Team. Those 2 admins are our users, and then they were very important family members as well.
Yeah.
So we brought them in as volunteer to oversee, to moderate the community group. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then whenever people have really issues about utilizing the platform, they will direct them to our support through email. So the support email is the only way for us to
deal with.
Yes.
Unless you go to the ambassadors or VIP people like myself, who have an inroad into them to help you to sort out problems. And I'm always happy to help anybody. Because we're family, and that's the good thing about Bitrue. I mean, the one thing that's come across today is that the customer service that Bitrue has given us is because they want to treat us as they would their own family, and that is the basis of how they see themselves going forward. Now, we've got a lot of things coming up tomorrow. My battery is going to die on the laptop anyway, and we did say we were going to keep this quite short. And we've been going for 17 minutes, and I said 20. So we're actually going ahead of time for once because I'm not paying any attention to any of the questions. So last question, how do you see Bitrue going forward as a part of the community?
A part of the community. So actually that comes to mind. Last question we just went through, because I said that second layer is the community itself.
Yeah.
And then the above that, the third layer is about the growth. And I think with the reputation you build through customer service, with the community taking care of themselves, you naturally come to a growth path where all those like energy and power and then explanation, conversation will eventually help your platform keeps growing, like referring, go viral on Twitch and social media. So it brings us new customers.
Yes,
that's my 3-layer structure. Yeah, and then in terms of what we see next for Bitrue community. So Bitrue, I think Curious is going to cover more tomorrow in his presentation. We started as a crypto trading platform.
Yeah.
Starting from the beginning, we see, because to be honest, like a lot of people has been asking, like you already got Binance, Coinbase, like why are you still doing this crypto trading platform? Right? We see ourselves as a new startup. That's why our mission, like we started dream big. Actually, we wanted to leverage bridge the traditional financial services into the crypto space to serve the different needs of the different types of crypto investors.
Okay.
So that means right now we have this very popular program, Power PV, right? Helping to accumulate your coins. But in the future, we're going to be collecting that to the next stage.
Yeah.
And then basically our mission is to help people, whoever wanted to invest into crypto, have